I'm Barry John, and welcome back to Let's Play Descent. I have a co-pilot, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Tail Gunner Speedball, but I don't have any ammo, so John will have to do all of the shooting.
That too. So, welcome back to our second level of Mars, and this particular level has a very fun opening to it.
Danger!
Yep, robots going mad. But this is me just trying to clip a shot around the corner here. And then realizing, oh wait, there's no enemies there.
Wait, was that a door opening?
Yes, that was these secret doors opening up back here.
Oh, you triggered an ambush on yourself. Mean developers.
Oh, it gets better. So if you die later, if you don't clear out these guys, you die, you respawn right in front of this ambush.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just taking a few moments.
That's like Casio Mario levels of dickery there. Jeez.
Yep. But it also provides you with,
Vulcan.
an extra gun here. And darkness because all the lights keep getting shot out, so I'll just use a flare or two to take care of things.
Yeah.
And the energy power-ups are also a light source.
Huh. Yeah. Once again, this may be old hat, but back in the day, having light sources come from weapons fire was pretty cutting-edge technology.
Oh yeah. Like dynamic lighting. Geez, do you remember actually needing a dedicated 3D graphics card?
Oh, and dedicated sound cards so you would have more than just horrible chiptunes coming out of your computer.
Yeah. But thankfully, this game didn't require either. Sure to make things better, but didn't require them. And who cares about power efficiency when you're sitting on top of a power room?
Yeah. Yeah.
And as long as I don't hit the walls hard enough to damage myself.
Oof. I feel like this thing needs a roll cage.
Me double checking spacing here.
I just, was also realizing there are a lot of, first-person shooters from this era of gaming, and most of them, especially the ones that you don't remember very well, like Quarantine, the taxi game, where you're in a shoot-'em-up taxi in a crazy world. Anytime you equip a new weapon, it would take up some of your visual space. Here, you don't see any of that. You just have an icon that changes on your screen.
Because you've got the cockpit, that's, most of that's a good chunk of your screen as well.
Exactly, and so they didn't want to clutter it up any more than it already is.
True. That reminds me, I should, actually show off what it's like to fly around with alternate views, like removing the... Oh, wait, invisible guy! Show off alternate views, like... There's a minimalistic HUD, there's a... Sorry, this is actually the normal HUD, this actually shows the physical cockpit of your ship. But there's another HUD that's just basic information, and then the third one that is... how do I put it? Absolutely no information... Or, sorry, it's all, like, information in the corners, and it maximizes your viewing area.
Yeah, it's like zero HUD, almost. It's for people who like to turn off the HUD in Assassin's Creed.
Always be wary of ambushes in dark rooms.
Like that. Yeah, that guy almost got you, and your life is hanging on by a thread here, so...
But I'm just checking to see, okay, I have rooms over there.
Yeah, and I'm noticing that, the interiors of Mars have also been very red. It doesn't help that there are also more enemies that happen to be colored red, like the one-armed, one-gunned guys, or the quad-armed melee guys.
Or the homing missile guys.
Or the homing missile guys.
Actually, don't worry, there is one enemy in level 11? Or 11, that is actively camouflaged against the background.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And that's not including, like, cloaking devices? Because you can barely see this guy.
No, this guy is he's actually got a skin that's designed to fade into the background of
Oh, wow.
the level.
Oh, and there is an invisible guy right there. Oh, wow.
Well, I can tell where he is because that's where the explosions come from.
Yeah.
And that's just me, using up some Vulcan cannon, because why not?
It's the only resource that doesn't drain from any other source, so might as well use it while you got it.
Yeah. And fortunately, lava explosions affect the enemies too, so I'm not going to argue with that too much.
Yeah, that's nice. You don't actually get to see... Even today, like Doom 2016, you're in the Foundry level, you can't shoot the lava to splash on the enemies, but you can do that here.
Of course, you just have to be very careful of fighting missile enemies in such conditions,
Yeah.
because you'll catch missile splash and lava splash.
Whoa! That's a bundle of trouble in there.
Yep, that's actually one of the more common ambush rooms as you get into the mid-game. That small little one room with 5 or 6 of those guys in it.
So, Barry John, have you ever played Descent 3?
Yes, I have.
Okay, I think I only ever played one level of it, because at the time I didn't actually have a computer.
That's quite alright. I am planning on doing like all 3 major games, so I'll be able to show off that as well.
Excellent.
And
Whoa!
Yeah.
Nice dodge.
Ah! Can't dodge melee. But you'll notice that particular melee enemy actually did absorb a couple of shots that were coming at me and didn't react at all. Yellow door.
Yeah, the enemies do have friendly fire, but they don't seem to react to friendly fire.
Yeah, they don't get damaged by it.
But they do block it.
Yes. And of course, another plasma gun just in case you missed the 2 on the previous level.
Yeah, that's another thing that game designers have to do. They have to account for the fact that sometimes players will just be unlucky or inobservant and will miss the power-up that they wanted you to get. That was a thing even in such games as like some of the Metal Gear Solid games. You miss a weapon or whatever and you can't backtrack to it. Oh, suddenly it's in this new place now.
Yep. But of course, it's also a case of if you start the game at a higher level.
Oh right, yeah. If you have if you mission select at a higher level, you start off completely naked with no extra upgrades or anything.
Mm-hmm. And that's just me waiting. Oh!
That's a big one.
Okay.
And you do not have nearly enough shields to take him on.
Oh, I'm not even going to pretend to fight all that. Except, crap, the hostages are down there. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing I want to point out. If you have a cloaking device and you die, you drop a cloaking device as a power-up.
Oh!
So, you'll see, or unfortunately not quite there, but you can then go, okay, you know what? I'm just going to suicide blowing these guys all out and drop a cloaking device, which will give me a fresh timer when I come back into that room.
I would ask if the same happens for invulnerability, but obviously you can't die when you're invulnerable, so...
True. And now this is me completely regretting picking up that plasma rifle from that secret door to the left there.
Yeah, because now you don't have it to go back to.
However, just a little bit of checking down here. It's just that I can dive into that room and start grabbing power-ups right off the bat. But part of me is also reminding myself that, hey, I've practiced these levels ahead of time. I know it may not seem like it, but I do a lot of practicing. Come on.
Yeah, it's just that there's just enough variance in how the enemies move that you can't memorize everything.
No, but it's actually this cloaking device down here that I'm trying to grab.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, well, the plan is grab this cloaking device, do something stupid like not grab the, or actually, yeah, go through the power corridor. Because as try as I might, I can't pull or grab that cloaking device. Or sorry, I can't avoid grabbing that cloaking device on my way through.
Ah.
So it's definitely a case of that 30 seconds kind of gets tight when you're trying to grab all your junk. And hello, collateral damage.
If you still had that plasma missile, that would have been a good spot for it, but did you lose that or use it yet?
I haven't used it yet.
Okay. You only have the one, so...
But I want to use it, you know, in a good spot.
Yeah.
And once again, there's a power corridor nearby, so screw power efficiency. Just fire the guns. And that was an utter waste.
And they're still building more over there. Oh, great.
Yeah. But fortunately, the timer on the buildings have expired a bit, so once I deal with these last couple of guys...
At 2 shields.
Yep. But that'll be good enough for me.
Can enemies be damaged by your ship exploding?
Yes.
Ah.
During several of my practice runs, I have actually blown up guys that were too close to my ship when it went boom.
I don't even know where this guy came from because you've been through this room several times already.
That was the last of the spawned enemies.
Ah.
But fortunately, spread fire and prisoners.
Yeah, these guys are really grateful that you did not pick them up when you were at 2 health.
I'm grateful I didn't pick them up when they were at 2 health. Alright, so blue door, homing missiles.
Now we just need to maybe get those hostages and definitely blow up the reactor and get out.
Yep. This is just me trying to pick a fun way to get through to the blue door. Oh, wait.
What? Homing missile guy? Uh-oh.
Yep. Ooh, almost
Invisible homing missile guy? Or what?
No, homing missile guy hiding out behind the grate there.
Oh.
And homing missiles that lost track of me.
Just have a lead diet there.
Yeah. And you can, where that drifting really is annoying, because even though the Vulcan cannon isn't always the most accurate weapon to begin with, the drift just wasn't helping at all.
Oh, that big yellow thing, that's the reactor on the map?
No, that's the yellow key.
Oh! What's the reactor look like? Is it a red thing on the map, or...?
It's a red square.
Okay.
But actually, I'm just plotting things out ahead of time because there's a whole bunch of secret doors here that lead to the last hostages. And I want to make sure that I get the best use out of my cloaking device.
Oh, yeah, because where there's a cloaking device, there's an ambush.
Yep. Or a nearby run up into a massive furball fight. Hi guys, Pyro GX Rescue Service. And then... Okay, so best plan is... save.
Yes, the best plan is to save scum, because that's intentional. It's
Don't worry guys, I eventually get better at hiding my save points. Alright, so I have a yellow key. I need to go back to the yellow door, which is back this way, back to the Room of Doom.
what it's like to be the continuity guy on these levels. Like, they make this big, confusing 3D map, but all the lava has to only be on one side, because there's still gravity. Theoretically.
Couldn't tell you, but fortunately, this particular case is a case of... Why do you guys keep...
Oh, man. I really like that in this level, don't they?
Yep.
Secret doors full of furballs.
But I only have the red key now, and part of me is going, best way to get to that location and not get shot to death. Now that was me hiding one of my repeated save and loads, because I had to practice this next section to freaking perfection.
I'll bet you did.
Yep.
You've run out of power-ups, and there's no way to replenish your shields beyond what you've got, because...
No, you see, there's still room for me to fight. I just need to be able to deal with it properly.
Yeah.
But this is also a case of, you see, there are 3 red doors here.
Oh.
There's multiple ways to get into this area.
All doors lead to death, some just faster than others.
Yep. And this is me just trying to angle a homing missile shot at this guy here, because I do not have the shields to fight a homing missile Hulk that's hiding in this little corridor here. But the important thing is what's hiding behind here. A second smart missile. And you mentioned earlier, hey, have you used the smart missiles yet? Well, I'm going to be using them shortly.
Yeah.
Once I, clear the way... Because here's the thing. People may or may not have noticed. I haven't actually spotted the exit door yet.
Oh, right. We have to find the way out before we explode and die.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not like the first level where the exit is in the reactor room.
So, what actually happens if the reactor blows up before you can escape? Is that no more tries, game over, or does the reactor rebuild itself?
Nope. What happens is you start the next level fresh.
Ah.
No weapon power-ups, no nothing. And you don't get any points for that level either.
Oh.
But that is now me with a very comfortable 39 shields. I can't believe 39 is a comfortable number. A relatively completed map, and now it's time to go deal with that freaking... Alright, now here's the thing. There's actually a couple of missile guys hiding out down here. Oh, no, I did not want to do that. Shoot. Okay, that... Oh, wait, no, it did work. So you can see those plasma shots going off on an angle.
Yeah.
And those guys took care of the concussion missile launchers, Hulks, that were sitting adjacent to the reactor here.
Ah, nice.
So here I am just going to abuse the fact that I can hit the reactor, it can't hit me, and a clear path to the exit. But I will see you all next time in level 10 when we finish off Mars.
See you around, folks.